Hey yo, what's up everybody? This is your goddamn Tanna, the bad boy of tech. And people, on this video, I'm gonna compare two phones that I love. The Google Pixel 5 versus the iPhone 12. Both phones came out this year around the same time. And both of these phones have the same price point. Yes sir, yes sir. It's $699 for the Pixel 5 and $749 for the iPhone 12. Well everybody, enough of me yapping. It's time to make it happen. Let's go. Alright, good people, here we go. Just keep in mind, I'm doing this comparison in a perspective or from a perspective of an average consumer. So processor specs and all that, I'm not gonna address that because the average consumer really don't care. I'm just gonna address the things that an average shopper really cares about when it comes to buying a smartphone. Okay, the first thing that I'm gonna address is the design and build quality. Yes indeed, because those things do matter. Now the Pixel 5 has an aluminum frame and a matte finish. When it comes to the iPhone 12, man, you got glossy glass right there, some matte glass right there around the camera, and aluminum around the sides. And as far as the frame, it's aluminum as well. But when it comes to a premium feel, the iPhone 12 takes it in this one. Because let's be honest, this phone right here has a better premium look. Nothing against the Pixel 5's look, but when compared to the iPhone 12, it's really no comparison. Okay, when it comes to the screens between the two phones, now the Pixel 5 has a 1080p OLED panel with a 90 Hz refresh rate. The iPhone 12 also has a 1080p panel, but only a refresh rate of 60 Hz. So what that means is that on the Pixel, you're gonna get a more fluent scrolling experience and everything, and also a better viewing experience than you would on the iPhone 12. But also the way the screens are built. What I mean by that is, on the Pixel 5, you have a little cutout that's in the corner, so it's not intrusive. But on the iPhone 12, you still get that notch. So in my opinion, between the two screens, I have to give it to the Pixel 5. Now when it comes to ways to get into your phone, let's go over them. The iPhone only has Face ID, so there's no fingerprint sensor nowhere, no physical or virtual under the screen. But when it comes to the Pixel 5, as you can see right there, it comes with a physical fingerprint sensor. It doesn't have face unlock or nothing like that, but nowadays people, we gotta throw on these. That right there is a face mask. Yes sir, yes sir. And a lot of times, well, all of the times, Face ID is not gonna recognize that, so you have to swipe up and dial in a passcode. But with the Pixel 5, you can have on your face mask and just hit that reliable physical fingerprint sensor. So when it comes to ways to get in your phone, Face ID is dope, but the Pixel wins. Yeah! Now the next thing I'm about to go over is extra features. Because a lot of times, well, most of the times when we buy a smartphone, we're thinking like, hey, I'm spending this much money. What can this phone do that no other phone can do that I might need that will be clutch? Now with the Pixel 5, out of the box in stock, you get such features as Hold for Me, which is absolutely clutch. For those who don't like to be on wait that long, the phone will put you on hold, will ring when the operator or whoever you're waiting for answers the phone. It also has call screening, reverse wireless charging, yes, reverse wireless charging, even though it's aluminum, and a slew of other great features. It also has this feature in the camera called cinematic pan, which is absolutely awesome, people. It also has fast wireless charging and just fast charging in general. So when it comes to some great clutch features, they're already there. Okay, when it comes to features on the iPhone, you get iMessage, FaceTime, and the whole iOS experience. That's about it. But for some people, that's all they need, and that's perfectly fine. So when it comes to the feature set, I have to give it to the Pixel.
Alrighty then.
Okay, hold up, rewind. I almost forgot. You can get some of the features that I've named in the Pixel in an iPhone 12 series phone, but you have to get the Pro model, which costs more.
He ain't lying.
Now the next thing I'm gonna go over is color options for each phone, because you might be a stylish person who likes different colors or different flair or whatever, but then again, you might not be that type of person. Well, the colors for the Pixel 5 are the sort of sage green right here and black. When it comes to the iPhone, you're talking about this gorgeous blue right here, red, mint green, black, white, probably more. So when it comes to the color feng shui and color selection, woo, the iPhone wins. All right, the next thing I'm going to compare and go over is the battery life. Because it's very important, we all don't like to be slave to the charger. No sir, no sir. People, in my experience with both phones, they are pretty much a tie. I get more over a day with each device. Absolutely lit. Okay, this next segment is for the photo shooters out there. Yes, indeed, I'm talking about the people who like to take a lot of pictures and shoot video with their smartphone. Well, instead of me giving my opinion, I'm gonna let the tech do the talking. Check this out. Okay, Team Lit, we're inside my dude KX's studio, which is Complex Studios in Chicago. This is a low light test, so I'm gonna give you guys some footage and some B-roll, so let's go.
When I think of the goodness and all he has done for me, my soul cries out, hallelujah!
Got that heat, let's go.
Okay, now we're taking a look at the rear-facing cameras and everything. Man. How's the image stabilization on both devices? Okay, everybody. This is the front-facing camera. Once again, check out the image stabilization. Pretty much got them on the same settings, straight up stock. So, hey, out the box, this is how front-facing video is gonna look on each phone. So what do you think about those cameras? Which one was better than you? Comment below and let me know which one is for show. Now the next thing I'm about to go over is accessory availability. Yes sir, yes sir. Because when it comes to protecting our phones or making our life easier, that does matter. Well, this round is a tie. You get a bunch of great cases, wireless chargers and all that such for each phone. And when it comes to app availability from the Play Store or the App Store, man, it's pretty much a tie because they basically get all the apps that you need that most people use on a day-to-day basis. Even the Google apps are available on iOS. Yes sir, yes sir. And people, spoiler alert, the Gboard works better on an iPhone than it does on Android. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So people, when it comes to apps and all that, it's a tie. Now, when it comes to the cameras, both have two on the back and one on the front. When it comes to the screens, they both are 1080p, but the Pixel 1 because it has a 90 Hz refresh rate. When it comes to ways to get in your phone, you got Face ID right here, but you got a physical fingerprint sensor right there. And as I said before, in the times and days where we gotta wear masks, the fingerprint sensor right there is clutch.
for shizzle.
When it comes to communication skills, talking about text and everything, you got Gboard over here. Also, you got Duo. On the iPhone 12, you got FaceTime and iMessage. And when it comes to storage size out the box, for $750, you get 64 gigs of storage. For $700 over here, you get 128 gigs of storage.
What?
Let me say that again. 128 gigs of storage for $700 over here. $750, you get 64. When it comes to color selection, you got a plethora of colors for the iPhone 12. For the Pixel 5, you only get two, sage green and sort of black. When it comes to extra game-changing features, over here, you get Siri. Over here, you get Google Assistant, call screening, that fancy holding feature I talked about, cinematic pan, and more. When it comes to updates, both of these are tied. When it comes to battery life, which is very important, you're going to get more than a day's use out of each phone.
Yeah, boy.
And another thing you really have to consider is what's your main computer at home. If you're an Apple person, I say get the iPhone. But if you're on Windows or something like that, go ahead and get you a Pixel. Because both of these phones, yes, they might have apps and everything on the computer that works with both phones and all that, but there's nothing like working with the native software of a device. It's absolutely lit. So people, the phone that's the best between the two, in my opinion, is pretty much subjective because everybody uses their phones differently. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Some of us require more features and some of us don't. So there's no wrong answer to this. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Well, all right, everybody. That just about does it for this one. So if you like what you saw and like what you heard, please give your guy and these phones a thumbs up because that's official. Yes, sir, yes, sir. But if you have not yet subscribed to my channel to feel the whole swag and madness of Dan, Tanna, and Team Lit, then do that too because that's official too. All right, everybody. Get money, get respect, and enjoy your tech. Be easy.